Hello guys, in this video I'll be breaking down the exact cover letter I use in getting a final round interview with a top fintech company called Bloomberg and some investment banks. And of course I'll be sharing with you a PDF document that can significantly improve your chances of getting a job offer here in the UK. So let's get into the video. So before breaking down this cover letter, I would like to discuss the three main components of this cover letter. Now the first one is the fact that you need to build a genuine relationship and connection with the company you're applying to. What do I mean by this? For example, you don't want to start a cover letter by saying, "Hi, my name is James and I'm very interested in applying to XXX role." But what you want to do is you want to show the company that you genuinely have affiliations with them. For example, probably you've attended their social event. Now you don't have to attend their social event. It could be that you've connected with a recruiter or someone working at a company. You just want to make sure you build a connection. And one way you can do this is by name dropping, by attending events, by speaking with people at a company, etc. So the next component basically is why you. Why do you think the company should hire you? What values, skills, attributes do you have that are a match for the role? Why do you stand out different? And I believe this one, we'll get into this later on. So the next component basically is why this particular industry and why this company. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you showcase your passion for the particular industry you're applying to. If you're applying to investment bank, why the investment bank? For example, in my case, I applied to Bloomberg, so I was able to state why Bloomberg, and I gave real reasons and examples of why Bloomberg and how they actually align with my own personal values. So these are the things you actually want to look into in this perspective. So that leads me to the part where we actually break down the cover letter that helped me get final round interview at Bloomberg and a few investment banks. So I'll be sharing my screen with you guys. I'm looking at my laptop. And the very first thing I'd like to tell you guys about the cover letter is that it needs to be straight to the point, concise. And it shouldn't be exactly more than one page. So just one page is fine because I believe the recruiter don't even have time to be looking at all these things. So one page is all right. And the very first thing is basically your contact info. So you put your name. I've actually removed my name anyway. Your location, your email address, your phone number, and the day you're actually writing the letter. That's straight to the point. In this case, I put dear recruiter. If you actually know the recruiter that will actually be reading your cover letter, I strongly advise you actually put the person's name. But in my case, I don't know the exact person, so it's fine to put their recruiter. And the very next thing you want to do is to put the role you've actually applied to, analytics and sales, and the year the role will be starting, and that's fine. So let's jump straight into it. And the first part is where you actually try to build connection with the firm. You showcase the firm that, listen, I genuinely want to work here. I've done my research, I've connected with a few people, and I really want to be here. Having attended the Bloomberg launch program in November 20, the exact year, and speaking with the talent acquisition and program manager and alerts. Now that's not the real name. And a few other analysts at your company. I am excited by the prospect of responsibility given to recent graduates within the analytics and sales team. I'm confident my passion for finance and academic experience will give me the foundation to excel as an analytics and sales analyst at Bloomberg. Now this cover letter was actually tailored for Bloomberg, and the role was analytics and sales. That's the role I actually applied to at the time. And what you want to do here is you name drop someone, you showcase when you've actually attended their events. They are always going to like this one, especially if you are applying to graduate opportunities. So that's the first part, and that's straight to the point. So that leads to the next paragraph, and in the next paragraph we'll be talking more about the next component in our structure, and that's why you. So what exactly do you have that will make the company basically hire you? So one thing you want to do here is check the job description, look for the skills, look for the values and attributes that you possess that are matched for the job description. So what you don't just want to do here is to just state collaborating, team player, problem solving. You want to showcase real examples of when you're able to showcase this thing. But of course, I understand that you cannot give an example of every of these skills. So it's all right to showcase as much as you can, and that should be fine. So let's get straight into it. Over the last 10 months, I have worked on projects that helped me develop the skills needed to be successful in this role. I am someone who enjoys collaborating while working in a team, initiate solutions to complex problems, and experienced with a high-class customer service, which are basically what's required in the role for analytics and sales. For example, now this is a real example. In my role as a strategy intern, you can put the company in if you want, but I didn't put it just for confidentiality. I initiated sales and pricing strategy that helped the international office recruit international students during the pandemic. Also, I led the team and initiated staff recruitment strategy, which helped the university save over £33,000 during the peak period of recruitment. So that's one attribute I actually brought in with respect to the fact that I'm inventive. You initiate something, you work with a group of people, and of course you help solve a difficult business problem. And that's the kind of values you're looking for in this particular role. The next paragraph, here I basically give a simple introduction of myself instead of starting the cover letter with an intro of myself. To shortly introduce myself, my name is Kolade Alabi, and I'm currently pursuing an MSc in Accounting and Finance at the University of Huddersfield. In the last 5 years, I have actively followed news and trends in the financial market and how this impacts Bloomberg and its clients. I genuinely believe working in the analytics and sales department together with my passion for finance industry gives me the opportunity to contribute to financial sustainability. So once again, the reason for this part is to showcase why I'm very passionate about this particular industry. You can see that I've actively followed the financial market, and the thing is, it is in the interview that they will actually find out if you are actually saying the truth or not. So that's one detail about this part. So basically, just state some things about you that you think are a match for the role, and that's what keeps you unique. In my own case, I value financial sustainability, I value financial diversity, and it's something that I can actually, add value with respect to this perspective, should I be given the opportunity. So the last part of the component with respect to the cover letter is why the company. So you want to state values or things that the company is actually doing that you like. So it could be that you're passionate about diversity and inclusion, you're passionate about sustainability, you're passionate about the employee workforce or how they invest in the company. You can state it. Just pick one thing you like and showcase it. So the next paragraph with respect to why the company, let's get into it. Bloomberg's genuine passion for volunteering and philanthropic nature aligns with my core values, as I also currently add value to Huddersfield as a town via the social communities I volunteer. Bloomberg's financial contribution and encouragement given to employees to volunteer once a week in communities together with the money raised being given back to the society shows this is the right place for me. So basically, what I'm just trying to say is that I'm passionate about volunteering. Bloomberg is philanthropic. And one thing I would actually say can do better heart in this particular place is to give example of one thing Bloomberg is currently doing. For example, let's say a company you're actually applying to, you can see what's happening in Turkey and Syria. They probably donate £1 million. You can name drop this in your cover letter that this is something you find very, interesting because it shows the company is empathetic. And that's one of the things that will show that you genuinely researched about the company and you really want to work at the company. By the way, I've actually downloaded my free CV template. I believe this will give you the best possible structure with respect to how to position yourself in the UK market. So the next thing I want to do is just to end it there. Thank you for your time and consideration of my application. I look forward to hearing from you in due course. Sincerely, and that's it. One page straight to the point. So as promised, I've put together a PDF document that I genuinely believe will massively improve your chances of getting a job offer here in the UK. You can get this exact cover letter and the CV I use in getting job interviews at Bloomberg and a few other investment banks. Listen, I'm genuinely passionate about you being successful, and I've personally created a 50% discount code just for you. I'll link it in the description box below and also in the comment section. I would also like you to know that this does not last long, so kindly take advantage of this opportunity. I would also like you to join our community where we actually share top information that can help you in your graduate job application. Listen, I'm genuinely passionate about your job success, and of course, kindly reach out to me or put a love emoji in the comment section if you are interested in this one. One more thing though, now that you actually have an idea of what a good cover letter looks like, watch this video where I actually share top tips on how I was able to ace all my assessment centers. See you in the video.